Welcome back to Brad Pitt Career Mode on F125. Today we're back for episode number 18 in Singapore. So there's still not really anything we can do. We're getting all these parts adapted for next year's car, but that's all we can really do at the moment in terms of development.
Hey, Chief. Just a reminder to kick off some research projects.
Interesting. So Verstappen has come to us for a meeting. That'd be kind of sick. Brad Pitt Verstappen pairing. Okay, well, that's okay, he's back. Alright, counter negotiation. Okay, so Red Bull has done a counter offer to Verstappen, so we, I guess, have to decide right now if we're gonna send him a contract. I mean, Red Bull kind of forced our hand here. I wasn't really considering drivers for next year yet, but I think we'll have to send him the contract. You can't really pass up an opportunity for Verstappen, you know? Okay, now that all that business is dealt with, we can get into the weekend. So Red Bull still has the fastest car. We're still just behind them in terms of development. So Verstappen is going to be really fast around here. He's been pretty nuts the last couple races. I think it's been like 4 races in a row without a win for us, so we really need one. I gotta say, the car is not feeling very good at all. I've been tweaking the setup a lot throughout this first session, but there's something not right. We've got like a lot of understeer. It's not feeling very good. Okay, well, into Q1 we go. I lowered the tire pressures a little bit, and for some reason that seems to be helping with the understeer, which I feel like doesn't make much sense, but hopefully we can get some good times. First lap of Q1 is a 126.8, fastest in the session. That'll probably get us through to the next one. It's raining. Why does this keep happening? Okay, on to the inters. First lap of Q2 in the rain. Purple in Sector 1. Only 5th in the session, so we'll need another lap. I think the rain's already clearing up. We can probably go softs. Here we go, final lap of Q2. 11 seconds up on our previous time. And we go 3rd in the session. Okay, we have some decent pace here. On the old set of tires here for our first lap in Q3. 9th in the session. We'll need a big improvement. Here we go, final run of Q3. Hopefully we can shoot for at least the top 3 on the grid. We need a good qualifying position. Here we go, final corner. We are 1.7 seconds up on our previous time. And it's gonna be 4th place on the grid. Not too bad. So Lando took a grid penalty, so we're actually starting 3rd place. We got a pretty simple strategy here. 15 laps on the mediums, and then onto the hards for the rest of the race. But here we are, parked up right behind the Red Bulls. 5 red lights are coming on. And we are racing around Singapore for 31 laps. We can already go for a move on Piastri down the inside into turn 1. And that's up into 2nd place right off the bat. We need to chase down Verstappen on the early stages here. We need to stay within a second of Verstappen to get that DRS on the next couple laps. He has a tendency to just absolutely run away, so we need to stick to Verstappen, but he's already looking pretty quick. He's flying out of corners. So we'll have the DRS, there we go, on Verstappen, but we're using a lot of battery already. We've pretty much dumped the ERS on that whole first lap just to stick with this guy. We've dropped Piastri by over a second, but Verstappen is very fast. We're pushing really hard here. We're going to be shredding these mediums. They probably won't last too long anyway, but we're not even getting close enough to think about a move on Verstappen. He's really quick out of the corners. We're just barely clinging to DRS on Verstappen. It's just really tough to get the traction he's getting. we're gonna be out of no DRS on this straight. That's huge for Verstappen. And he just sprints away on corner exit. Yeah, this is not good. We've been using a lot of battery too. He has more raw pace. There's not much we can do about that. We're just barely outside DRS too. It's gonna make such a huge difference. But we've been dumping the battery and really leaning on these tires. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth pushing this hard. Well, we've dropped Piastri pretty consistently every lap. So we are faster than second Red Bull, but look, just one bad line and we lose 4/10 to Verstappen. I mean, he is just so fast. And we need to start saving the battery too. We've already got some wear on the tires too. I can feel it through certain corners. So, ooh, yeah. I mean, these mediums are pretty much useless at this point in development. Like, every race we're on the mediums are just terrible. It's not helping. Well, I think now we have to rely on a safety car. Verstappen's 5 seconds up the road. We've just completely dropped off the pace. Starting to slide around in certain corners. Probably gonna have to pit early. Oh, okay. Off the track. Yeah, these tires are not good. It's like 12 laps on mediums is just, oh my god, yeah. That is so bad. Oh, yellow flag behind us. Oh, is that Alonso? It's Alonso. That's, yeah, nice. So, it's all lies on us now. All right, we're gonna head into the pits this lap. It's, 1 lap early from our original game plan, but we're just sliding everywhere. We have terrible understeer on the front end. The rear end's completely loose. We're making big mistakes, and Piastri's catching up. So, we'll dive into the pits and get onto the hard compound tires.
You should be feeling the effects of some tire wear soon.
Yeah,
so
thank you, Mark. I've actually been made aware of that. Thanks, though. Okay, here we go. It's the Brad Pitt crew. On to the hards we go. It's a good stop from the team. And we are off. Thank God. New tires. I think we might have to start just using the hards at the beginning of every race. I think when the car's so heavy with the fuel, like this, the mediums just can't, they just can't hold on. I don't know. Is that dumb? Is that how it works? Or am I being stupid? Hopefully, Russell and Sainz don't hold us up. We can get past them smoothly. We don't want to lose time to Piastri, because he's going to be in the pits. Here we go. We'll be close enough for a move on Russell. I thought about going down the inside for just a second, but I think we would have lost time. We've got the DRS on the Mercedes. Switch it to the inside. Nice and easy. Past the Mercedes. And it's just Sainz ahead. Okay, Sainz into the pit lane, so we don't have to worry about overtaking him. Piastri is currently in the pits as well. We'll pass him in the pit lane. I think we might have just gained a little bit of time on the Red Bull. Let's see what the gap is. Yeah, 4 seconds to Piastri. So we've gained about 3 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, this one's a little bit boring. Verstappen is just completely run away. I was hoping we'd be racing him. We haven't really been side by side racing with Verstappen in a little while. He's just been absolutely cracked. I think Piastri is gaining a little bit. He's made up like half a second in the last couple laps. So we might see a bit of fighting with Piastri. We just gotta charge up the battery and maybe take it a little easy on these tires. If he's gonna catch up to us anyway, we want to be fully prepared for a fight. Yeah, he's just outside of DRS now, so we will see a battle with Piastri. Finally, a bit of action, I guess. Yeah, he's got the DRS now. He's gonna gain a lot of time on this straight. For some reason, when we have DRS, it doesn't do anything, but when they do, they gain 7/10. Here we go, on to lap 24, so not too much time left in this race, but it's going to be a shootout between us and Piastri. Hopefully we have the pace to keep second. I think this is where we'll see our first move from Piastri. He's got the DRS down the straight. We're going to dump the battery and try to beat him to the braking zone, but he is flying just ahead, just too far back to get up the inside and defend that move. We're gonna have to stick with him and try to get him back. Oh, we got lap traffic. Please don't make this awkward. Oh my God, up the inside, that was crazy. That was wild. Just like Verstappen, he's getting really good exits out of corners. We just can't get the same traction. But all we need is just one good run, the right opportunity, and we can go for a move. I think our best bet is going to be the straight in Sector 1, where Piastri got us. We gained time through the first couple corners, so I think that's where we try to make it happen. We're pretty low on battery, but this is the best shot we'll have. I think we've not been too close. I think we go for it. Here we go, dumping the battery. We've got the DRS. We're gonna send it on Piastri. Down the inside, super late lunge. Still side by side with the Red Bull. Trying to leave him enough space on the inside. But he is still gonna be close enough for a move. Down the straight here, we're gonna try to close the door. We just gotta leave enough room for Piastri. And that is back into P2. We're still really low on battery, so I think we're gonna have to play some games with the DRS here. We're gonna let Piastri past before we get to the detection line. Nice and wide around this corner. Come on, lifting a little bit. There he goes, we'll have DRS. This one will be nice and easy. Gonna go around the outside. This time on Piastri, back up in a second. Now we really need to start recharging the battery. We're way too low on ERS. It seems like that straight in Sector 1 is the only one long enough for the DRS to have full effect. So on the other straights, the other corners in the lap, we're pretty much free to just fully harvest energy. He's definitely gonna go for something here, but we've got 100% on the ERS. So we can definitely defend from a move this time around. Piastri up the inside. We're going to switch back to the inside. Still wheel to wheel with Piastri drag racing to this next right-hander around the outside. Back into P2. That is what we need right there. Just full charge on the battery and we can defend. Oh, we might see a move here too. Piastri has the DRS. He's gaining on us. We're going to try to just outbrake the Red Bull. Outside line turns to the inside. We can close the door on lap 29. About to be lap 30. So 2 laps remaining in this race. We've got plenty of charge on the battery. We just have to keep fending this guy off. He's only got 2 more chances to make something happen on this straight. He's going to be looking up the inside. But we can outbrake the Red Bull, close the door, and that is us safe on this lap, pretty much. On to the final lap of the race. Piastri is a little too far back to play any games with the DRS, so this is just going to be good old-fashioned defense. This is going to be his biggest opportunity for the rest of this race. Piastri will have the DRS. We're going to dump the battery, give him the inside into this next left-hander, but I don't think he's going to be close enough to go for a move, and that is door closed on the final lap. He's got 2 more DRS zones to make a move stick. This is the first one, the end of Sector 2. It's a short straight. He's not going to be close enough to go for a move into this corner, so as long as we get a good exit here, early on the gas, dump the battery. Piastri will have the DRS, but again, I think he's going to be just a little too far back to make anything happen. That's us around the final couple of corners. Piastri right behind us, but not close enough to make anything work, and that's P2 in Singapore.
Yes,
Verstappen absolutely gone, wiped the floor with everybody, but at least we could get second place. Oh man, that Red Bull is insanely fast. So I think that's like 5 races in a row without a win. We went on a crazy streak. The whole first half of the season we were winning left and right, and now we're really struggling to keep up with Verstappen. He's just too good. Well, that's a double podium for Red Bull. With Fernando out, that's going to make the race for the Constructors a lot tighter. I think we might be in the single digits in terms of a gap in the Constructors. And Verstappen's looking really good. There's not that many races left, but it's getting close. So we've got a 62-point lead over Max Verstappen in the driver's standings, which is definitely a very healthy gap. But if he stays this quick the rest of the season, I mean, we just have to make one mistake and he's right back in it. So it's getting really close. And we've only got 5 points to Red Bull in the Constructors. So we need Fernando to start, getting some more podium finishes. But yeah, look at this. In the last 5 races, Verstappen has had 2 DNFs. And we've yet to capitalize on that. We haven't won since Spa. Verstappen has had 3 wins since then. So I don't know. We really... this is getting pretty close. Okay, we've got Coda up next for episode number 19. I expect Red Bull to be very strong there as well. I'm noticing on corner exit, they're just untouchable. Like, even if we optimized our setup for specifically corner exit, we wouldn't be able to keep up with Red Bull. They just get crazy traction and just fly down the straight. So hopefully we can do something to mitigate that in Coda, or the track won't be as suited to their car. But yeah, I mean, Verstappen and Piastri are both really fast. So we'll see how that one goes. I'll see you for episode 19.